Bro, that intro is hard.
Oh, we live.
Something like that. I was just vibing a little bit, you know.
Okay. I gotta
intros
check
on top of intros. I'm not mad at it, bro.
I have to officially check myself sometimes. It is.
Do you? It's Tuesday night. You don't got to do nothing of the sort, sir.
Because you said so. It's official.
It's on me, man.
Yes, indeed.
It's all good. How you doing today, man?
Oh, a nice day outside, man. It was, good.
Bro.
It's great. It's a good day to be alive.
I agree with you.
A great day to be alive.
Glad to be here.
DJ,
get your angles. Get your angles, man.
I gotta get my yeah.
Come on.
Okay, there we go.
Get loose. We gonna sit in for this one.
Stretch
a little bit. Get right.
All right. Let's work it out.
Yeah.
It's DJ's talk. I see
it
people.
Is.
And hey, look, y'all know the routine. Check in, let us know you're there and where you're calling from. If you're a DJ, put your info up there. Dang it.
They know the entry. What's the entry fee? What up, B. Riley? What up? Shout out B. Riley. I'm rocking with him on Friday. We'll talk about it later.
Y'all rocking it.
Oh, we gonna get to it. We gotta talk about our days and our last week. Come on, there's order.
You know what? I'm so ahead of myself. Please keep me in line.
Look, we good. There's order.
Somebody gotta do it. Please.
Hey, we gonna get to it though. We here.
I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh, let me see.
Who in here, man?
I'm getting. Oh, you know what? I gotta share my stuff. So hold tight. I gotta share to the people.
That's
people.
Fair.
Hold tight. You know my screen.
Drop where you checking in from in the chat, man. DJ's talk. We appreciate you being here. Tuesday nights, man. 8 p.m. ish. I always say 8-ish when people ask me what time.
Why you say 8
because I don't want them standing in line.
Like I'm late all the time.
I didn't say all the time. I just said ish. 50 Cent in the building. Come on.
50's in the building.
You had to be there.
50 is in the
man.
building. That's my man, yo. That is my man. Hey, shout out DJ Shablash. Shout out DJ B. Riley.
Yes, sir.
A couple more people. I can't see y'all, so y'all can see us. We looking at y'all. Y'all looking at us, but we don't know y'all are out there. But thank y'all. Oh, there goes DJ Hot Rod. There he is.
Hot Rod in the building. What up, ball?
Yes, indeed. Hey, let's go and start run down this thing, man. It's Tuesday.
I ain't no rush to. Oh, what you got over there, man?
To start the night off, brother.
Oh, what you got, man?
I'm gonna have to re-up.
Oh.
Because I've been working on this for a minute, obviously.
Yeah.
And there is no more. This is the last of the last. It's the burner boy. Last.
Yeah. Your cup is see-through. That's some exclusive.
There you go.
Oh, the coconut. Okay. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that. On the other side of things with it,
Yeah.
Little Elijah Craig.
Right.
Straight rye version.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
Just cause it's Tuesday.
You on that dark too.
A little bit. You're
just too grown for me.
On Tuesdays only.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey, look, y'all out there, man. DJs, do me a favor, man. Share the live. That's the cover charge. Letting y'all in the door for the share. We need to share. Send it to another DJ. So he can send it to another DJ so we can get this thing motivating, moving, cultivating, all everything aligned.
Everything that he just said.
That's right.
Get comfortable, man.
This is good.
Let's see. Where my window at? Where my screen at?
Get your screens right, bro.
Look, you telling me. You proceed. Don't mind me.
Okay. I can do that.
You're the man.
If you have any questions that you want answered or opinions on throughout the live, go ahead and post them early because we will definitely try to address each and every one of them because that's what the hell we do here on DJ's Talk. That's what we do.
Yeah, that man's attentive. I'm just here. I'm just co-host.
I'm just here because I won't get fined.
Yeah, you know it.
and we want to get those questions up. Now we got to hit our own. What's up, Folly? We got to
Folly
hit
in the
our own
building.
personals.
Yes.
This past weekend, what happened? What occurred on the
Yes.
DJ Hammer scene?
Come on. What was this past weekend, man? It feels like a blur by Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did I do, man? Hold on. I ain't had nothing on Thursday. I had vitamin shop. That's what we was talking about. We had them vitamin shop gigs. That was my private gig. It was dope. Yeah, pop up, get some midday lunch break money. The good stuff. I had a 40th birthday party on Saturday over at Robinson Theater.
Okay.
Pretty dope. It's actually
Cute
kind of
street.
crazy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it was vibes. It was vibes. What you get into, man?
Friday was yeah, you saw Friday. Friday was a
Oh
vibe.
my gosh,
Friday was a vibe.
that did happen.
Yeah, that was Friday. Just credit to Just Crab. Just Crab had
Shout out to Just Crab.
a crowd. It wasn't even that it was packed. It was more than enough people, but it was jumping, and it was just different. It was different.
Yeah, it was the vibes were there. You was rocking, man. Not like I expected any different.
Yeah, the energy was different.
Look,
the energy was different.
Side note, I'm not the serious out. I'm gonna start Look, I'm gonna put a tip jar next to the tip jar for anybody that wants to leave their drinks near DJ's equipment. I think it's a great idea. I think we should all invest in a tip jar next to the tip jar for anybody that wants to do it. Because, geez,
I feel a video coming up on that.
I mean, I don't know. How do you feel about that, Mark J?
It happens. It happens. We don't like it to happen. Me now, you had to. Okay. All right, look, DJs. What's up, DJ Easy? I got reprimanded
in the house.
by DJ Hammer. I got reprimanded by him on.
Is
on
that
Friday.
how it was? Is that what happened?
Hey, look, I called it. It is what it is, brother, and I appreciate you for that. Every moment of the reprimandment that I received, I appreciate from you. I put a drink on my on my speaker on my table.
It was, you got the DJ table set, the DJ furniture set up, so
So
it was on the DJ furniture.
Okay, and you removed it. You gave me that look like my mama used to give me. Was like,
I had moved them, and he was like, don't take. Nah, I ain't done with it. Like I was like, I'm not telling them to get rid of it. It's next to the beautiful rain performer that we talked about for the last 2 weeks. How beautiful it is. You know what I'm saying? So I was just trying to look out.
But you gonna trip about this?
Oh, he didn't tell me what happened.
You left. I switched it to the other side.
Okay.
Lo and behold, my mic clip broke on my mic. I have the corded mic, which is heavy.
Okay.
That dropped down on the left side of my table where my drink was. My drink spilled on my bag. So now the top of my bag smells like a rum punch.
Okay. As long as it's a rum punch.
Yeah. But yeah, and it does suck, DJ Shablaz. It sucks.
He was definitely talking about the rain performer, but
you know what?
Yeah, I got you. I didn't want you to agree with that. Like, but
thank you for correcting.
No equipment was harmed in the making of the gig on Friday, so everything turned out all right. See,
Saturday. You see, what Saturday? I had it was a private gig.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry. Saturday morning. It wasn't. It was a private gig. It was at a church. I went live for a little bit.
You did.
Yeah, straight up. The man said, "Look, and you have to understand your assignment." Message. That's understand good. Your assignment. He said he don't want nothing played if it ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. No instrument. I started out with jazz instrumentals. He said, "Hey, those jazz instrumentals are great, but it ain't got nothing to do with.
It ain't got Jesus.
It ain't got nothing to do with Jesus." So I said, because the prior year that I did it for them, it's a backpack giveaway. It's a church. They do awesome things. Shout out to Divine Ministries, and they let me kind of play with it because I was instrumental in, with some gospel songs last time.
Right.
It was, whatever. But he said, "Look, they ain't got nothing to do with Jesus." So the whole entire night or afternoon, that's all it was. Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond.
Come on. Get
very
them right.
merry. I was sure the season
Get
them.
them
So
right.
hey, and it already booked for next year.
Of
Already sent
course
me the
you
info.
are.
So
Look,
that's a
that's
good
been
thing.
heavy on me. The last few mixes I've done, inside trader information, if you hear on DJs talk, have been gospel instrumentals or gospel verses over some instrumentals. So
It's
I might share, I might not. You know, Sexy Red do love Jesus, contrary to popular belief.
He's a comedian, bro. But I'm listening. I'm trying to listen. When I
No,
saw
I'm
that,
listening. No, I had to pause for that. I agree. Folly, what? How? Wait, whoa. As long as it's back together and you got insurance,
not good.
that's a
Not good.
gem.
Not good.
No, it's all
Hey,
right.
one
It
thing
worked
about the
out.
Rev 7 is they're not put together like rings or
They're not.
something, or
That's true too.
that I will keep that in the bag and keep that away from the floor.
You just gotta be delicate with it, man.
Oh, you know what? Hold up.
What's that?
I ain't done. Sunday.
Okay. That's what I was waiting for.
Sunday. Let me tell y'all something.
Talk to them about Sunday, bro.
Sunday was when everybody say, "Yeah, man, that joint, it was like a movie. It was like a movie." Yeah, I get it. Sunday was, and I don't brag on events. Sunday was like that. The rooftop, the love movement put on for the city. I
Shout out
can't
to
say it's
Hoff.
because I was there. Whether who knows, but I know when I saw it was
While I was there.
yeah.
Yeah.
The city put on. They had all 3 floors jumping. It was like that. It was like that.
That's how DJ Appreciation Month. We appreciate that y'all appreciate it.
I ain't know nothing about it.
Hey, now we do.
Yeah.
Now we do. And we partying. Everybody out here. I got to pop up on some gigs, man. I've been off a little bit. People been out here rocking. I'm proud.
Sunday. Let's move.
Sunday. Just Sunday. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. All right. Upcoming events. What you got this week?
Oh, you want me to start? Why not, man? No, absolutely. Let the people know where you at, Mark J.
Friday, I'll be. Where am I Friday? Oh, I have a wedding on Friday.
Ooh.
Yes. So I have a wedding on Friday. My boy DJ B Ryder will be at Just Crab. He'll be there 7 to 10. So if you want a social setting, definitely check him out. He'll be there 7 to 10. I have a wedding Saturday. I'm at Mona Lounge. I'm there on a Saturday.
Ooh.
Normally first Wednesday, but they had me there. They said it's jumping on Saturday. He said, Marcus, come down on Saturday. I said, okay. I'm there on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, it's a birthday party. It's a 70th birthday party. Love them. 3 hours.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
In and out. And you
real stepper vibes.
Yeah. It's it's in a location. It's in room 3C. Shout out to room 3C.
Shout out room 3C. I love that space, man.
And it's gonna be good. And I get out there early, and I might slide up there to the roof.
That's Sunday. That's Sunday, man. Look, shout out Love Movement.
Yeah, Ron P up there this week. First it was Lon, and it was me. That's Ron P. Then the last Sunday they have DJ Just Different, but they're making moves.
That's fire.
This weekend, Hannah, where you at? Where you at?
Where am I at this weekend, man? Excuse me. I got a private gig Friday, Bird Park. I'm out there with some stuff for Richmond. Saturday, I got a wedding. Matter of fact, backtrack before we go to Saturday. Friday night after my private gig, I'm going to the club. I'm at 6335 Restaurant. Me and B Riley will be rocking Friday after the R&B connection experience they got for happy hour. So Friday night, we partying, man. Saturday, like I said, I got a wedding. Local wedding. Gotta love local weddings, man. And it's a former teammate of mine, man. So I'm excited. I ain't partied with him since college. So I just got that consult call done, hour ago now, before we started? Yeah, just recent, right? The final one. So they ready. I'm ready. It's going to be a good weekend. And Sunday, who knows? Might be the off.
In the event you decide, you know what, we're going to pop up because we're going to do
I think we should do it. I think we should do it.
Either a Friday at an R&B battle, Saturday probably won't happen. But on a Sunday, we're going to pop up on somebody and do a DJ's talk just alive, just to
It's my
oh,
dog,
what
man.
John? So
Checking
Johnny,
in.
the building, Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Johnny
Go
needs his
ahead.
own talk show. He needs his own talk show because every time I see him go live, I'm just tripping and laughing. I'm like,
Dog.
that's my dog right there. Shout out, hey Johnny, what's up, my brother? What's
What
up,
needs to be
my man?
said. Shout out to Spot, man. Like I said, Friday, we up. We up Friday. That's all I'm saying. Matter of fact, sidebar, we gotta have some club, restaurant, bar owners on here for a DJ's talk, man. I think that'd be a great informational DJ's talk.
While I got Johnny on the phone on here,
You don't
and
even know he's still here.
I know he's looking and listening. Johnny, I asked you to come on here, brother. No, on a serious note,
Yeah,
I already got one that has agreed because
I like this.
just like, and I'm not sure if he or the other promoters have looked. We don't just bash y'all. There's
Absolutely
two
not.
sides to every story. There's a business side to both stories, the DJ side, promoter side, and the business side. And we talk about all of that. So we do not bash the restaurants, the venues, the club owners, the club promoters. We talk straight business.
It's a
It ain't all
partnership.
positive to you, but it's definitely not all negative.
It's constructive.
Exactly. And if you
That's
look
all
at
it is.
exactly, it's constructive, so we can help each other. We can all move up because I want to see everybody win.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Is
it
what
look
it is.
good. It look good out here.
So Johnny, text me. Don't post because you might go off on me on here. Don't.
Go off. Hashtag DJs talk when you do it, man. Come on.
Hold on. Hey, Johnny,
and you do.
If he wants to come on here right now,
Hey.
I will send Johnny the link.
Hey.
6335 and let him come on and we will go left. We on 64 right now, but we will go to 95 right now if he wants to come on. Solo.
We are here.
Yeah, we'll see how that work out.
We here. We gonna keep it pushing, man.
But you know what? I ain't good enough to be a 6335 though. He ain't called my name yet.
Hey, look at you, man. And look who ain't at the Hall for DJs Appreciation Month. See, I could do that too, but I'm not, bro. It's love. It's gigs out here. We outside, man.
Hey, dude.
I don't funny. Know. You're hilarious.
No, I'm saying I don't. Anyway, let's move. Let's go.
Moving on. Hey, make sure you share the link, share the live, hashtag DJs talk everywhere. Mark J is hilarious.
No, what's your shout outs for the week, bro? Shout outs for the week. Before we get
what are my shout outs? My shout out, I'm gonna shout out Robinson Theater. I was there this past weekend. I love that venue. I've been doing it on and off since I've been in Richmond for real, about 6-7 years. And same stuff. They got their own sound in there if your client pays for it, or if you offer to pay for it after they offer it to you and they tell you no. Either way, man. Why not?
It's high and it doesn't.
The arrays. High. You don't like the arrays up there?
I love the speakers. I love what they can do, but as far as like where I'm at, where I'm placed, depending on if they got me on the side or on the stage, it's a little bit different.
I've never actually hooked into it. I just see them there. I normally always bring my stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. I hooked into it one time and didn't like it. I had my stuff in the van and went and got it
and switched it. Oh wow,
because it was just too far away from me. I just need the monitor feel.
Okay, no, that makes sense. With mine right next to me, it makes more sense. I get you. If you don't bring that separate,
it's a nugget right here.
Go ahead.
If you have a gig at the Robinson Theater and they put you on the stage, that is an excellent time to get your presentation pictures right. Because you can do whatever lights you want to do, set up however you want to set up. Even if you have to uplight that room, that's a great spot to get pictures.
All of it. Yeah. Any type of content shots in there are phenomenal.
Oh, great. An entire stage for pictures to put on your website, your social media.
Yeah, whatever you try to do.
It's always great. So shout out to
content never expires.
It does not.
What's your shout out for this week, Mark J?
I'm going to give a shout out to all the grown folk that came out to the Love Movement and the Love Movement on Sunday. And this is one thing I respect about not just the event, but the movement itself, the clientele that they had, the branding, as we like to say, use that word, the branding that they have on the actual movement. Because you don't see a lot of young, you see your young people, Um, but you also see some older people.
Yeah.
You see you see a lot of the same people, but it's a good group of people that come together, party, have fun, and I don't even know if they got security, but
Well, that's the thing. We talk about that. Like the spaces for those crowds that want to just have that vibe and have that feel and not have to deal with the other part of that. Like, it sounds like they're doing a great job of cultivating that.
and to answer your question, Craig, I don't think they did not give me a monitor. I didn't give them the opportunity to. I went and got my stuff.
Yeah, I don't believe so either. I'm
He's
not positive though. Like I said, I don't know. But they do have sound if you want to inquire or if you ever have a gig there, talk to them. If you don't want to bring your own.
And Sung said that's very professional. What did she say is professional, Mr. Johnson? Shout out to Sung, man. Shout out.
Shout out the home team, man. Friday, like I said. What we talking about, man?
Let's get into you gave us a couple of
I'm just thinking, like, where do we start with that? Like,
well, tell her we said thank you.
Much appreciated.
Where am I at? Oh, I want you to, if you would,
yeah, of course,
give us the honor of talking about coincidentally, talk about gigs.
Yeah.
Talking about confirming, not confirming.
Yes.
Different directions to go in, going into gigs. And I just want you to smack it in the face.
I'm a freestyle. I'm gonna just freestyle with that because I think I get where you're coming from. For me, like when you do have your weekly gigs or wherever you're looking to be, booked at, whether it's your bar, your restaurant, your club, like confirming is probably the number one thing you can do outside of getting your music together. I think whether it's private, whether it's a public gig, I think a lot of people are having issues or saying they're dealing with issues because they're not confirming gigs, which goes back to an earlier DJ's talk about whether you want to have contracts or paperwork or just checking and solidifying a relationship with who you're doing business with. Because without that, just kind of SOL at the end of the day. It'll come back, but I think it's a two-way street, as I always say. Business relationships should be, and holding each other accountable into making sure whether it's your wedding or birthday or cookout person or your club owner or your bar owner, to make sure that you're both on the same page and when you're supposed to be where you're at. Because a lot of us budget according to this, so it's ideal to continue to confirm.
Differences between private gigs and clubs.
Mm-hmm.
What's your take on confirmation of those?
I think there is a difference if you want there to be. I think truthfully, if you're a business owner and you swear by contracts, there's no reason you can't have a contract with a venue or a business owner or of that spot. You could draft a quick contract and have a signature done the night you go in, but that's a choice. You know what I mean? It's not a lack of trust or whether or not I believe you're going to pay me or have me booked here. It's just covering myself and what I got going on. I think that just comes with maturity and whether or not you even want to do it. I think they're open to it. Like I said, I think a lot of people just have this stigma that they're not open to having a conversation. And in my experience, shout out Johnny, we talked about everything. Whether it's amounts, whether it's who's here, whether what you're doing, like that's just something you have to develop with who you're working with.
Both ways.
100%. Your thoughts?
I don't think that well, I don't know. I mean, because most of the people that are on here and whether it be the club owners or just the DJs,
yeah,
I like to operate on business relationships.
True.
The always initializing yourself is the toughest thing.
Yeah.
That's the toughest thing. This is what I do. Okay, here we go. The case in point.
Okay.
A lot of cats go in and saying they want XYZ, but on the back end don't want to prove why they're worth XYZ.
Yes.
It works two ways.
I feel that.
It works two ways. And I do think a lot of venues a lot of restaurants, a lot of promoters are accustomed to a flat rate. You know, if
Yes,
your if your
that's true.
venue is operating, you're promoting your business well, and it's not all about the DJ, you have
Yeah,
a stronger case. But if you're saying you want a certain DJ there for this promotional
to
value
bring this. Yes.
to bring this or that
Mm-hmm.
extra, then that has to be bended, it has to be twisted, and it
I
has
get
to
that.
be respected if that's
If
the
that's
person
your goal,
that you want.
right?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Now, one thing I do think venues in our area slip on is they are so dependent on the one night, and they just don't utilize the night that they have these extra people to
Mhm.
promote the other nights, the future uh the presentations, the future
Yeah, the theme
gigs
events.
they
The
have.
yeah, right, right, right.
Because how often, okay, let me ask you this question. um how often do you go into a restaurant or a club and they say, hey, these are the nights I have this going on. Promote these nights. This is the DJ for next week. Make sure you let all these people that you brought in,
Hmm.
let them know that I have
I've
another
been there.
DJ. This
I've
is
had that
still,
happen. Yes,
right. Just like at Friday last week.
yes,
I'm not gonna be
yes.
there. But what did I say? Hey, next week,
Next week we got B Riley. He right
we
here. He
have
rock
B
out. Yeah,
Riley,
boom.
yeah. And whether he was there or not, even though I have vested interest in Just Craft,
A hundred
but
percent.
that's the reason why they appreciate what I do, because I'm not going
The
to be
business.
selfish to the business.
Mm-hmm.
I know it, whether I'm there or not, that place has to operate. If they don't operate, or if it ain't but two people in that building next week, you know what? They evaluating what they're paying me, or evaluating having a DJ there.
At
In
all.
home.
We've been there.
Right. Exactly. So that's something that I wish a lot of people
That's good.
would definitely look at. And if you have someone there that's bringing 50, 25 more people,
25. Yeah.
it's in your venue
Whatever
because
your number is. Yeah.
dude, that's just to promote. That's just an opportunity. Oh, you got 25 new opportunities.
Yeah. Literally.
That's how you look
That's
at
how
it.
you should look at it. I mean,
Yeah. You know, the
that's good.
contractual thing,
Yeah.
I don't think personally, I don't think restaurants, clubs are open to it. But the people that we have in this area, for the most part,
Yes.
I have good enough relationships to not have to worry about getting paid at the end of the night.
Truth.
You know, I expect, because think about it, if you, no matter what it, I mean, sadly to say for instance, somebody shafts you
Yes.
over
Pause.
$300, $400, $500. Okay, you out of that. You're just not going back there.
Right.
And
And you
if you're
move
working
on.
today, you worried about it, but you're not. But you also gonna go to Facebook and you gonna let her.
Yeah. I, I
it's gonna
feel
be
it.
a social problem
Yes.
more so than a shafting business issue.
Yes. I
And I'm
mean,
trying to keep it kind of
there's other spaces is what
yeah,
is ultimately the thing. Like
yeah.
there's other places you can go instead of engaging in that. Yeah, everybody would, bro. It just doesn't work that way all the time.
So y'all gonna have me
Taxes.
Okay, let me hit this real quick.
Out. Go. Pause. Go do your thing, man.
Now, being that, and I hope John is listening to it. I really hope he's listening. I hope you're still on, Johnny.
What's going on, dog? Go ahead, bro.
If I had a business, I'm writing checks or I'm sending digital wires to wherever you want to be paid. This is one thing that DJs don't understand. At the end of the year,
Come on.
it's a thing called taxes. The more you make or they make, well, no, hold on. Let me back up. Because a lot of people are not even. Nah, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say that. Let's keep moving forward. There's a thing called taxes.
Go.
In my case, say for instance, I DJ, I do hire DJs. I'm branded to produce a certain product to people. I'm paying people a nice rate to go
Yep.
out. I also get a little bit. You know what? It ain't because I want to gouge the customers, because I have that thing at the end of the year called taxes.
Right.
So when that man looks at the amount of money that I made, he's looking at what I paid you plus whatever I have on the top. And he don't care about none of that, who you paid.
It don't matter.
So checks is a great way to track. I have a good way of tracking because I use the CRM, Honeybook,
Yep.
everything how much,
Shout out, honey
I
book.
also have a spreadsheet.
Yeah,
So, and I'm gonna break it down to the people that are working for, say, $200. I
yeah.
said, matter of fact, let's go 300.
Okay.
Okay, you got a DJ gig, 4 hours, 300, which is already lower than $100 an hour,
I mean,
which is
yeah,
standard. All right.
I'm with that.
If you have a job, it helps you. If you have a full-time job, it helps you because you can kind of do something different with that. But if it's you're a full-time DJ, then you're reporting that, hopefully,
Yeah, depending on how you're being paid.
All right, $300, 28% at minimum. Take that off for Uncle Sam. Okay. Your gas, your mileage, your time. So let's say 300, you clearing 200 for four
Okay.
hours of work. You working for $50 an hour. Take a look at it. It might work for you. But if you're a business owner and this is what you do, $50 an hour when you're a DJ does not work. It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
I
It,
don't know
it,
what you writing off. I don't know like that. Again,
doesn't work.
from a business standpoint, I understand checks over cash is ultimately what we're saying.
Right. And now I like checks because I be spending that cash. I be spending the money. Please write me a check. Please.
I'm
Give
more of a money in the mattress guy myself. Do what you please. I'm not gonna say pay me in cash, but I accept change as well. But
I'm accustomed to understand why a lot of businesses do that. Now, if you have a I shouldn't be saying this. I take that back because all my people are they if you have a business that's not they're giving you cash and they're not reporting, then they're losing
yeah, and
big
I'm
time.
okay with that.
They have a DJ every week, 3-4 times a week. They are paying
Bro.
okay. Now that's that. If they're paying you 300, that means they're paying
Yes.
350. Inadvertently on the back end. If they have a
Oh
DJ,
yeah, plus your taxes. Right, absolutely.
because they
Yes.
got to pay taxes.
They gotta pay on that.
Got to respect that.
Or get charged it at the end of the year, but that's a whole nother thing. Like that's above my pay grade, as they would say in corporate.
My mind is low too. My pay grade is low.
Oh man, not the serious is out, man.
Thinking out
I
loud.
don't know if everybody's aware of what's going on out here in these streets, but I would suggest not leaving your equipment in your vehicles.
Talk to me.
Whether you're at a gig or leaving your gig or put stuff in your trunk. It seems like there is I don't know, wave of break-ins going on in the area around the country. I don't know. But just protect yourselves, protect your equipment, insure your equipment is what I'll say. Because again, everything can be replaced, but you'd much rather it not be like a hard drive. So I would suggest backing that stuff up as well. This is your weekly backup your music and information reminder.
Maybe you can help me answer this question.
What you got? I don't know.
If your equipment, if you have insurance, regular, well, you know what? Let me backtrack because when you get the insurance, they actually ask if you want to cover stolen equipment. So I just
Okay.
answered
Yep,
my own
they do
question.
ask.
Yeah.
I believe that you can insure equipment after you get it purchased. It's not initially from it. I couldn't tell you where, but I believe that's something you could look into. If you don't have insurance, like you can add insurance.
I want everybody that has insurance on their equipment throw a heart up, or just
Hearts in the chat for
yeah,
insurance.
you got insurance on not even on your equipment on your business in general.
Anything in general, because I think a lot of we can get into that in a minute.
I don't see no hearts going up.
No, they going up.
Okay.
They going up.
Yes, I do. All right. Yes, I do.
Remember the live a little bit behind us.
I got you.
We in the future.
Wrong screen.
Oh, yeah, that's a gem.
DJ Easy. I use Canopy as well.
That is a gem. If you need day of, you tell them about it. You put me on game.
No, it's important. The full-time DJs is a must, but the people that do this part-time,
yeah,
I guess it can get shaky. Most high-end venues these days are requiring for DJs to send their license and insurance.
Okay.
They're requiring that. Now, this is the thing. And I think I've spoken about this on a prior live. Canopy, DJ Easy E uses Canopy.
Yeah,
So do I. Very
I
easy. I can
agree.
go in. Yeah. If you pay for the year and you're charging the client, which they should be, they can be. No, I've had
Talk
never
about
had
it.
a
Talk
client
about it.
say, "Oh, they required, they have insurance," because it's a legitimate cost.
Yes,
It's a legitimate cost.
to somebody.
Right. So, a matter of fact, I got to do one when I get off here. They have to add on that cost to whatever ticket that you have. But if you have the insurance blanketed, if you have enough
During that
gigs, if
window,
you're
right?
working, it's actually a money maker. You
Mm.
know, you'll be in the pot if you're doing about, let
It's
me
like an
see,
upcharge.
it, basically. But you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
an
have.
a
I
la
mean, you got to
carte.
make sure you got a certain amount of gigs.
You
So if
get
you
what
got
I
like
mean.
4 or 5 weddings, in a year, it's paid for. It's paid
Fair.
for. It's paid for. And the higher end venue. Number one, you know what? And you're also more respected as a business owner, as a DJ, as a vendor when you have that immediately accessible, opposed to having to go through a bunch of
Wait.
channels and try to.
Yes,
Yeah. If you can email, matter of fact,
that's
a week
fair.
ago,
That's good,
uh,
actually.
what
Yeah, I
this
feel you.
lady said, "Hey, the venue wants to make sure your license insurance." Cool. Went to a file, came back. There you go. You need insurance? Great. Let me submit it. Let me submit it.
Yep.
You know, get the
Yep.
information. She got a file with the venue name, her name, my name,
Yep.
and bang.
Additionally insured. Boom.
Right. It makes it also easier when you go to that venue. If you perform well, they will most likely put you on that preferred vendors list
Ding 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 ding
easily,
ding 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 ding.
which is worth a lot.
I mean, depending on what you're looking for out here, I ain't gonna tell you what to do and what not to do, but
Mm,
if you can pull up at a private gig and get a venue that gets more private gigs, I think it's easier than having to touch every space out here that's a venue.
mhm,
Like I got a space very close to my house that I have been targeting to be a private preferred vendor at, and
mhm,
it's gonna happen because they're like 2 minutes from my house,
mm, mm.
and they
And
get
you would,
weddings every weekend.
and I know where you live, so
I plead the fifth.
well, wedding DJs, this is it's a good formula, and a lot of people have
Yeah,
mastered this. And I'm going to give a shout out to DJ Debonair.
hundred
Eric,
percent.
preferred vendors lists are the ticket to success. You can have all the fame and all the glory of being so popular elsewhere, but if you get on a preferred vendor, get on 2 or 3 preferred vendors list, get your price right, give them a special discount. Maybe it's fictitious, maybe it's not. Who
Right.
knows? Hey, no one
Whatever
knows.
it is.
But if you package it and you deliver a great package and great service to that venue 1, 2, 3 times, and
If
you
they,
get on that
yeah,
list, people get married every weekend. You can have every club, every restaurant you want. Give me one wedding on a Friday and a Saturday, and I might stop making videos. I might stop. I might just.
it'll take something off your plate. I promise you.
It's hard to
It's
do.
yeah. Is it hard to do?
This is why I say it's hard,
I
because
would
number
love
one,
to hear you elaborate on that.
well, no, okay, to your point, to a person like you and like me,
No,
because
just in general. Yeah.
yeah, well, people are on preferred lists, okay,
Yes.
but they also have employees, because think about it, when you get comfortable, you're
Mm-hmm.
comfortable.
Yeah,
You have
you're
a
there.
routine, you have a script, because the different people that haven't heard the same thing. It worked at one point in time, but you have employees that are there that hear it all the time.
Right.
So when you come in and you stun on them, you do something different, you rock the crowd
Yeah.
for someone that hired you outside that preferred window,
Right.
and you have the correct presentation,
Yes.
execution, you're on time, you look good, and that
Oh
all the
my
pictures
mama.
posted from the bride and the groom, you get your Google, blah blah blah. You send an email to those people,
Yep.
hey, I was there, blah blah blah. I loved working with your staff. I love your venue. I would like to set up a meeting or whatever
Yep.
the case is. You
Whatever you
go
need.
there,
Yeah.
talk that stuff to those people. Then that Michael said former, that person that's on that preferred list has competition, and then it's
Right.
up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you.
It's up. Yeah. Ultimately, up to the venue, but up to you. Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's the controllable part. Like how you go about it, how you present your product, how you go about networking after the event, before the
Mhm.
event, how you engage with the staff. Because the gym that I gave weeks ago, talk to the staff. The people that are working are the people that are in the ear of the people that are booking the preferred vendors list. Talk to the staff. That's it. That's what I got for you. It works, and that's why I don't think it's hard. I think it's easy to miss the little details that make it easy. You get what I mean? Like, because a lot of it is just second nature, private gig. This is how you cater to the client.
Mhm.
You just forget about the venue and the fact that they have access to having you here as like if somebody comes and books the venue. Oh, I know a DJ. Go call him. Like it makes work easier. It's a smarter, not harder thing.
Mm. Mm.
My
That's.
opinion.
I mean, we could drop the mic on that. What you just said. We could drop the mic.
That's good.
And I hope I mean, a lot of people. And this is what this is what gets me. A lot of DJs, and I do fall victim, have fell victim to this,
Right.
getting comfortable, thinking that you are the next best thing when there are new products out there, there are new DJs, there are new styles. There's a different way to do things every day.
Yeah.
So if you don't stay in the know
In the lab.
of what's going on,
We talking
not
about
necessarily
practice.
equipment. Yeah, not necessarily equipment. Equipment is you can do
Nah.
the same thing on from a technical standpoint from the on the
Right. Some people have house systems anyway. Like some
yeah.
clubs you just gonna fly to and DJ on that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not about the equipment. I agree.
If you get complacent in performance,
Yes,
private
that's
gigs
it.
or clubs or
Period.
restaurants,
Good luck.
good luck, because it's people like
Because
DJ Hammer coming behind you.
here you go. He beat me to it. He beat me to it. It's like this dude's like Mark J out here just looking for that. Just a little window, not a big window, just somewhere for me to step in the door and just be like, hey, you're looking for a preferred vendor? You're looking for somebody to flip this whole situation around?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's people out here hungry. I watch DJ videos every day of people out here that are way better than me, that are rocking crowds way larger than I have yet.
I don't believe
You know what I mean?
I don't believe
So we talking about practice.
He's a liar.
Ooh, cap. Cap. Did you watch the? No, I'll put you on game later. I posted about it. It's the Scratch Bastic and Jazzy Jeff. They had a recording from a session they did that went up this past. Like, why not?
They got those cats have some of the cleanest cuts. Them and DJ Double J.
Oh, shout out Double J. Matter of fact, yeah, huge shout out Double J.
The cleanest cuts ever. I don't even understand how their cuts get so freaking clean. It ain't about the, it's a lot of people can do it, but they are so clean.
Yeah.
I mean, clean.
They up there with them 12s. It sound good, and there's the energy too. Like between the cuts and the energy behind it, and just the performance. Like I'm a fan of the culture and the music, and just not just playing the music and hitting the buttons, but really engaging with the people that are there and giving them an experience versus just being another DJ. Like I think that's the difference in all of it. So shout out those guys, man.
I had a mic, I'd drop it right now.
Man, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Entertaining versus the cut and scratching is great. Shout out to everybody that can do it.
Entertaining, super.
For how long?
Who depends on who judging. Where you at?
No,
if we talking private party for who? Somebody from New York?
I don't care where you from. You can't scratch and cut a whole private party. If you cut and scratch and that's what you pride yourself on, you are a performance DJ. You are a turntablist. That's what
is a private gig, not a performance.
So, okay, let's get a vote.
I'm just shoot that to the chat. Is a private gig a performance? I'm not saying like you. What's the question? Matter of fact, pose the question for them, Mark J.
Okay, so on a private gig.
Yes.
I ain't gonna even go to a 50th and 60th birthday party because that's just unfair.
Don't limit it. Don't limit it.
Let's say a 35.
Somebody
Okay.
that like, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to even put the question out there.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
we're
Like,
looking at entertainers versus turntablists.
fair. Okay.
Private gigs. Who's more successful? Is that a fair way to ask it?
I mean, sure. Yeah. Okay. And what
Right.
entertainers versus turntablists, I guess is the question.
Yes.
At private gigs? Okay. Yeah,
4 hour
fair.
gig. 4 hour
Four
gig.
hour gig.
Actually, you
Okay.
know what? I'm
That's
a be more
interesting.
fair. 3 hour gig.
Okay, a 3 hour gig. Who is
Yes.
more successful? A
Yes.
turntablist or an entertainer?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. That's the question. I'm gonna clip that later. We're gonna find out from the
Okay.
masses.
And we want to know the DJs.
I want to know from who's here too. Yeah, I don't know.
And just throw with you who you think is more successful up, turntablist or entertainer. And we have a lot of examples in the RVA area.
Mm,
We don't throw names,
that's fair. Yeah, leave it at that. Yeah.
but there's a lot of examples of turntablists along with versus entertainers. Now, if you're both,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yes.
That's great. So if you are both, you should also be able to help us answer this question.
Right.
And I don't see an answer to first.
It's not gonna. Ain't nobody jumping off the cliff on this because I think they go hand in hand. I don't think it's one or the other. At the end of the day, I don't think we're gonna get a cut and dry one way or the other because I think that being a turntablist is
Mhm.
part of the entertaining performance factor
Mhm.
of what we're talking about. Like, just as being a blending DJ works, but there's times where they just want to hear the hits. You know what I mean? Like, I think it definitely comes back to the art of the matter. Like, culturally, as a DJ, how do you entertain? Like, it was MC DJ. The music was the speaking.
Mhm.
So I think that goes to the turntablist.
Mhm.
Nor am I that. Like, I like to scratch. I would not consider myself a turntablist.
Mhm.
But also, I love to blend music. I love hearing mashups of stuff that you like.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Just as a consumer.
Is
So
mashups creativity or is that turntablism?
how do you get there?
I'm thinking turntablism is
Just the
one
scratching over.
right, just the scratching and cutting. I'm not even saying the wordplay. Wordplay is more creativity, I think.
That's fair.
Um,
It's a transitional art, I believe.
the day this is how I look at it. The days of old, everybody wanted to cut and scratch. That's it.
Yes, that's fair.
Now you see where entertainers are taking over, and the ultimate example is or are wedding DJs.
Mm,
You know,
that's fair.
because the wedding DJs most of them are far from
Turntables.
turntablists. They have good presentation, they can speak, they can sell, they can get a signature,
Yeah.
and play the hits, and they can organize the wedding or the event. But you
Yes.
put them in a club and they don't stand a chance on
Mm,
everyone I'm looking at on this live right now.
yeah, I get
You
that.
know,
I feel
so
that.
and like and this is the like you remember some of the groups, the I'm gonna say the DJ wedding groups and blah 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 blah
Oh
blah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
A lot of great stuff, great information. But
Right.
if I grab everybody that I have in my phone that's from the 804 area and we go to a club, they do not stand a chance.
Yeah. No.
But gig for gig, they're making more money, if
Yes.
that's what
If
So
that's the goal, right? If that's the goal,
that's the
right?
goal, yeah.
I agree.
And I'm like, these people talking this stuff. I'm like, let me
I
go,
don't. I
what
think I
are y'all
don't
talking
like the
about?
fact that it sounds like there's no private gig space for turntablists. And I don't
Okay,
believe that to be true.
got you.
You know what I mean? But you're right. The vast majority of what weddings and these private gigs that aren't turntable enthusiasts, like consumers, are blending and being able to speak to people, being able to conduct a schedule and be on time. You know what I mean?
It's
It's just
I encourage
cultural.
no, but I encourage everyone. Like this is a good one. And I like this subject matter. I encourage everyone to get educated in both.
Oh, 100%.
You can do
That is
both,
the takeaway.
and that's been my. And I'm not a turntablist by far. I could do what I need to do to
Right.
entertain, and then again, the
Mm-hmm.
entertainment value. I think I'm a more entertainer. So and then again, of course, the business part. I am who I am.
Yeah. I mean,
Um, I, yeah,
you
get
don't
that.
need either. You don't need either if you got sound effects, you know.
You
Me,
did.
me, 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 boom, boom.
Hold on.
Just get your way through it.
I can't.
Yeah. Just hit that. Just hit the new song. You good?
All right, John is still on here. Johnny, question for you.
Oh, you gonna ask a? Come on, I'm here for this.
All right. Okay.
We prepping y'all for the next live.
63-35.
The home team.
Friday night. Do you want somebody that's gonna cut and scratch the whole night, or do you want an entertainer?
Yeah, gross. I don't even like how that's posed, but fair. It's a fair question.
Even for 2 hours to open up for Hammer, because you know Hammer gonna close it. 2 hours. 2 hours. You want a turntable, or you want an entertainer to hold people in your spot.
To
keep
of course he's gonna say an entertainer, bro. He has to.
Is he? Oh no,
yes.
Johnny's spontaneous.
You got to know your people, is what I'll tell you.
You got to know your inventory. I understand.
You just got to know your people. He's gonna say entertainer because again, if you're buying drinks and eating food and doing all this other stuff versus being focused on that is the turntablist, you're not gonna want to hear it all night.
Okay.
Now, if you did, so I agree.
Devil's advocate.
Yes.
That is why turntablists and DJs of old get pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And they blame it on controllers. It's not controllers. It's the fact that the root of where they come from, the turntablist era.
Yeah.
Now it's a more entertainment value that's needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's different, and if you're not able to adapt, or you're not an entertainer and a turntablist, that's when you'll fall back, because if all you've done all your life was get some 1200s and you cut and scratch, and
crazy.
Then when it comes to taking a lead call, execute.
Yeah.
Once you're there, you get referrals, and that's how you cultivate the business.
Right.
But that's why I think the older DJs get mad at people like, I'm gonna say us, because they've mastered the turntablist part, but can't get the
business, entertainment, the hosting, because you've always had an MC with you, kind of thing. I get that.
Shout out to them, man.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to the culture, because I don't like that, but I feel it. I agree. It's the world. It is part of adapt or die. Is ultimately what people say in business.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
I agree.
Okay, we agree sometimes.
I mean, we got to, because it's DJs talking. At the end of the day, everything we talking about is good for DJs.
But one day, what's we got to do? We got to find something that we just totally disagree.
Want to clash again?
Yes.
Clash on?
So we
get up here and just go crazy?
We have to have a debate.
We did that. We did that because you ain't like playing independent music artists.
Okay.
You ain't like taking requests, and I disagree.
Not take requests.
No, I mean like independent artist requests that you have never heard before. Is what I mean.
It is hard.
It's difficult. I don't want to say you don't do it because that's blanket. I want to say that we disagree on that. I've had somebody. Bro,
no, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I mean,
I've had the majority of the times that I've done it, people have mentioned money and not paid. Yo, I'll give you a dub right now if you play this song. It's hot. I was like, yo, I got to listen to it first. I don't know, man. Like, give me a second. Listen to it. Joint kind of tough. Play the joint. Mix out of it. They in the back lit. Never hear it. Never see them again. So, I mean, I understand why you do it. But for me, even outside of those cases, the majority, I'm still with the artist, man. I don't know. They got to hear the new.
I like the new.
I don't want people to get caught up and just be stuck. I don't want anybody to be stuck in a era, a genre. I want music to continue to build and develop, even if it is with older music. Like, there's so much music.
I just don't like breaking stride, bro. I don't like breaking stride.
We gotta break though. That's what we do.
All right, but do you know? To me, I'll be back on that. I like this. So
Go.
even though we have immediate access, and most of the time, and sometimes
Yeah.
I be lying, like, bro, I ain't got no CD, I ain't got no this, I
Of
can't.
course.
And sometimes I, because number one,
I'm in something. Like the reality is I'm working.
yeah, and you abruptly can you do XYZ, and then you want to explain this, and then I want to listen to it because most of the spots I like to play at, they don't want the dirty sticking in here, sticking in there. I don't know
That's
what,
fair.
so it's extra work for me, and this is before they even start talking about money.
That's fair.
And I've had people offer me money again,
Yeah.
and I'm like, no, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably am not gonna play it. You can email
Yeah.
it to
I've
me,
said that. I've said that.
and I will take a listen to it. And I do again.
That's
I
fair.
did it before. I listen to the music that people give me. I honestly do every track because ain't nothing but a push of a button. I'm on a computer and I'm listening to it.
Yeah.
Now, I say it's the hottest thing. It's gonna be the hottest thing to you, yeah. But sometimes it's okay, and if it ain't a something that's just going like a hook that's just grabbing me because I don't read lyrics, you know, lyrics. I
Fair.
need a
Fair.
good hook and a good beat,
I
right?
get that. I need a beat and a hook. I feel that.
So, it's just difficult. And then they look at you a certain way, you the DJ, or you XYZ. And is it hot? Is it hot? Maybe. I don't
So
know.
you ain't never got a track from nobody that was hot. Like, did you still play?
Yeah. I had okay.
I'm curious. That's
Playing
a
you.
real question. Like live on the spot.
Live on the spot. Money was involved if I did it.
Like nothing post that. Like you never got a track that you got from somebody that you play still currently. Independent, like just at all. I'm
Bro,
curious.
I blame that on
No judgment.
no, I just blame it on Richmond, because Richmond, the places that I play at, they don't, if they're unfamiliar
They're
with it,
not open.
they're not open, and then
I
again
get
you
that.
looking, yeah. So
Man,
sometimes on occasion, what I have done is drop maybe the first verse, bring in an
yes,
instrumental, and then
that's what I
bring
mean.
a song that they do know. Those
Yes.
I have done.
Okay. Okay.
But as far as you can't, again, you break in stride, in my job, say for instance, I'm playing for the business, you know,
Yes.
and I don't, money is definitely not gonna, you give me $20
Alter
now, I'm
my
trying to make
yes.
hundreds of dollars next week, you know.
This is a long-term contract kind of
So,
thing. Yes.
right. And that's probably the main reason. But again,
Mhm.
again, to anybody out there, I do listen to the
Yes.
music, and I can't promise the hotness because the world determines the hotness. It's not me, and I can play it all day,
But they
if I
can't
like it. And
determine it if you don't play it. Is my thing. That's always been my go-to, bro. Like,
if I work for the radio, it'd be something.
yes. I mean, if you work for the radio, they gotta pay you. Like more than what they paying you to request it at a club that they at with they people paying for bottles, paying for sections, investing in the business, and we're not open to it. Like that's my thing. Like even they're not gonna make it big off of me spinning the record in this club with however many people, 220, 200.
Mhm.
Like is the chances of there being an A&R that goes somewhere and be like, yo, this was the hit. Like that we're not in those times no more.
Okay.
However, I can break this record here in this spot with 220, 200 people in front of they people. You know what I mean? Why not? Like, why would we not do that for them for content purposes, knowing we're in the digital age? Like, it ain't got to be about the money. And my stride, like the way I stride personally, I can pick you up on the way.
Okay.
Personally, like I'm biased to the artist. You know me. Shout out Madhouse Music.
I get
And
it.
I'm a producer, so like it makes sense to me for me to connect with the artist who is asking me to play music because I make beats. So therefore, there's an interest there.
I got you. I
What's
got
this
you.
question we got here? What this?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, put that up.
I saw that.
At typical parties, we do who would keep the crowd's attention.
Okay, out of those two people, I don't know, man. That's your question. That's definitely a you question.
I mean, I'm all pro Kid Capri.
Yeah, I gotta say that because you know.
Between him, Kid Capri out out entertains Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, from a connecting standpoint, I get that.
Actually, you know what? Between him, DJ Khaled,
Ooh,
um,
that's interesting. You throw him in there
Fat Man Scoop.
as a DJ.
See,
Hey, look, look, you still,
yes or no?
I'm
I
young
don't know.
Jedi. I'm young Jedi, man. I
I'm
don't.
saying entertainment. I think I've said it before. I don't think Khaled is the best DJ,
Have you
but he
seen?
might.
Did you do your homework?
I did not do my homework.
See, exactly.
From what I heard, but okay, his entertainment value is just ridiculous. Now of course,
Because
this is the advantage he has because you put him in front of thousands of people already who are ready to just receive any energy that you're throwing out. You
yes,
know, so that is an advantage, and his hypeness and his energy that he's earned.
yes, that's fair.
He's earned that. It gives him the advantage.
Okay.
Kid Capri. I've seen Kid Capri years ago in a Club Dreams. It one floor. It was Dougie Fresh. It was Kid Capri, Biz Marquee,
Shout out Dougie. Howard.
Howard Homecoming years ago.
Ooh.
I mean, probably 20 years ago. And even then, outperformed both of them because of he just gives it.
Yeah,
It's like
like the energy's there. Like I'm here with you. I'm partying with you. Like I'm not here to be on no pedestal or no stage. Like I'm trying to, and that's what it be about, man.
that was years ago. That was over 20 years ago. He's still doing the same thing now.
Well, that's a culture. That's a brand. Let's see. If I play an independent artist, I just throw them in the mix. I wouldn't tell anybody that the artist is local because typically people turn their ears off when they know the artist is local. I feel you. I get that. I normally don't announce it either myself. Like I normally just kind of throw it in there, and once the section or that person starts kind of turning up, I shout them out, and then introduce everybody that it's an independent or local artist, and then kind of like we said earlier, transition it over something people know. Like I put plenty of independent artists off of industry beats during my set because I'm like you said, I'm in stride. So I'm looking to do that. Like they know it's their song. They don't need to know it's their beat at the moment. Like there's a gap for that. Like you just give them that because they're already in the energy. Like play Key Glock, let's go over somebody's independent song and then get into something else they know. You're still up on that roller coaster with an independent artist in there. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna box, bro. I'm gonna be in here with you.
Bobbing and weaving, bro.
I'm gonna be in here with you.
Okay.
I'm biased.
Hey, respect that.
Because it's the future.
Yeah. Just
It's the future.
Just don't make the brother work too hard.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree, 100%. I'm still on the side of smarter, not harder. Don't make it hard on me. Like, stop lying to me about giving me $20 if you're not gonna give me $20. I don't want your 20, but like, don't lie to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, I was gonna play it. Like, I'm the good guy. I believe in you, and you lied to me. Like, and now I gotta not believe in you. And now morally, I can't play the record no more. Like, I can't go to the club and play this hot record that I loved. I loved the record, and now I can't drop it because you lied to me. You not even you, and it don't even be the artist. It be the artist man's. The artist man's be lying. Like, get your man's in order. Like, everybody, talk to your man's when you asking the DJ to play a song, and make sure he don't lie to the DJ. That's my advice.
I could definitely respect that. Don't lie to the DJ.
Yeah,
We will stop lying to y'all if y'all stop lying to us.
I don't even lie about the request thing, and I know that's what you're talking about.
What you talking about?
I'm not lying. Yo, if it's a song you request and it don't flow with where I'm at or where I'm going, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm literally gonna say it. I played it earlier, and if that's a lie, I'm gonna say ask the other DJ. Because I'm normally back to back with somebody. If it's a solo gig, normally I just give you a song. But if I'm back to back, I'm definitely pushing it off to y'all. Yeah, sorry, man. He on right now. Go holler at him.
Yeah, I forget. Sometimes I do forget to play the song. No. Sometimes I forget. Like the song will be like, you know what? Yeah, I gotta play that. but
Mhm.
I'm at 93 and it's like a 111, 112. I
That's what
want
I
to,
mean.
or vice versa. And if I don't play it, it's because I legitimately forgot,
Yeah,
you know. And
I've done that. Of
I
course. Of
I am
course.
guilty of that. Now, this is the one thing, and I hope people just read or look at this now or in the future.
Right.
If the club closes at 12 o'clock, do not ask me to play anything at 11:50. Slow songs, fast.
Barely 11:45. Like I like my last 15. I like a 15-minute cool down. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually on the side of maybe closer to 30. Like
Okay.
I'm for real because at a certain point in the night, like because normally for me, where I get mine, like what I mean by get mine is I DJ for me. Like I want to
Mhm,
introduce people to new stuff. Like I want to do my part of the set that I wanted to try out, like the beginning and
mhm,
that last 15 to 30. Like whether it's R&B to wind people down or like it's something that I wanted to try out, like it
mhm.
be in those gaps. So like I shut it down closer to 30.
Okay.
Just because like I feel like I go with the kitchen. Like once the kitchen closed, like I ain't got no more requests for you. Unless again, like there's exceptions to all this. Like somebody popping bottles, somebody in there like, yeah, make it yeah, like I got 50 for you. Like, I'm with you. Like I'm still the people, like I'm still for the people. However, when we gonna get ours? We the DJs. There is a middle ground.
I'm gonna play good guy and say 15. You play
Mark
bad
J
guy and
said
say 15.
15 and he's still not playing it because he ain't listened to it all the way through yet.
Oh, you talking about the new? No, I'm talking about.
No, I was talking about in general message
Oh,
request.
yeah, I was at Mona's Wednesday,
Okay.
and this young lady was grooving the whole night. So of
Okay.
course we go through the little thug set. We go to the through the ratchet set,
Yeah.
and I just bring it back, and it's late, and had to be like 8 or 9. No, it was, the matter of fact, it was 7 minutes left. She said, "Can you
Okay.
play this song?" I said, I'm not playing that. I said, "I've been playing the slow music for 10 minutes,
And you want me to
and then I said, hold on." I said, "You can't get mad because you've been dancing the whole night."
fair?
I said, "You right. All right, then. I'm gonna come back next time and
Well,
pass
lucky
the girl."
you.
Damn,
Most
damn.
most people at that point in the night are not okay with that answer.
Hey, but I saw,
That
and some people that ask you for something and act like, I had somebody say, "You suck." Well, why you dancing the whole night then? You've been over there
bro,
doing, I suck. Okay.
somebody,
I'll
bro,
take it.
that is more frequent than I'd like to admit. And it be drunk people just be like, yo, I'm from here and you didn't play any blank. And I'm like, well, I played everything else and you was over there. That's why you look like you. That's why you lit like this right now because we were vibing. Like, and I understand what they mean. Like, it's just a jab. We can't take it personal. Like, we covered however much music we covered in the time frame. I wanna. I'm curious, bro. How
Uh-oh.
much? How much song? How many songs do you think people go through in a 2 hour window, like primetime club?
I'm scared to
Like I
first.
don't want to guess right now, but this is like a homework question. I'm gonna bring it up next week
Okay.
for the chat for anybody watching the rebroadcast. I want to know in a 2 hour window, like for a live night, like for what you like your average or however you feel like that should be, right? In a 2 hour window, how many songs you playing? We'll find out after the weekend.
Yeah, we will. I wanna know. I wanna know. Because
I ride. You read it.
okay, a request can mess up your flow because most DJs already know where they're going with the next 2 or 3 songs.
That's accurate.
Yep. Dead on.
What if it fits in the BPM range? What's
If
your
they
excuse at that point?
if they coincidentally, then we talking about the end of the night or just in general?
I mean, just in general. I think we're back to the general
Oh,
part of the, like your
dude,
whole set during the night.
I love when someone makes a request and it's within 5 up or down.
Oh yeah, I'm
And you
with you.
throw that on, you could throw
I'm
it on,
with
and
you.
they might be on the way back to their girls or their fellas, whatever the case is. You that
Before they make
dude.
it back to their section, yeah,
Yeah, you that
I'm a
dude.
fan of that. I'm a fan of that.
Dude, if you pull that off. How often does it happen? No.
I don't want to say no because at least recently, right? A lot of the people who have been bringing me music have been like listening to the music. Like they're like, this makes sense here. Let me ask him right now. They was lying about the money, but they were listening to where I was in the night to ask for the song.
Same person.
No, again, more than I like to admit. However, it's not about the money. It's about breaking the. They're independent artists. They ain't getting financed by labels. Relax.
If you're an independent artist, please contact the.
Yeah, send it to my email, please. Like right now, so I can get ready for the weekend. That would be great.
Hey, what we could do is have a lot of independent artists on here.
I think that would be cool. If they are interested in being on here, because I'm not chasing people.
I'll put that post out there. That would be great.
Yeah, we'll do that this week and see who pops up and see who wants to chime in and give us some insight on how that balance looks like, what they feel like we should do as DJs versus what we feel like they should have as independent artists, whether it's their intros of the 8-bar for us, the clean versions. Clean versions would be great. Emailing us before they get to the club, like knowing who doing their research versus us, not wanting to play their music. Like I want to cultivate that bridge heavy because there is some great independent music out of here that DJs are not paying attention to or don't know about because there ain't no clean version or we're not getting it until we're in our set and we know what we're playing for the next 2-3 songs, like Hot Rod said, and we're like, nah, I'm not receptive to that right now. I don't think we're wrong. I don't think they're right. I just think that needs to happen. I think we need to get some people on here and do that.
Oh, that's the matter of fact. If all the DJs, if y'all know any independent artists, or anybody listening, if you know any independent artists, please, have them contact, DJ Hammer or me.
Yeah, please.
Soon, because we can definitely do that. That would be excellent.
Yeah, Hammer the producer. Come on.
Yeah. And the matter of fact, twofold. We give them some business. They give us some business, and
I'm open. Like whoever try to make some music.
That's good. Real good.
This has been good. Random freestyle Tuesday night.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. And it's 9:18.
That's what I'm saying. We've been up here freestyling, rocking, man.
Okay.
Let's see. What else?
No more.
Have you updated your Serato? Random question. Random.
No.
Me either.
Reason. Go ahead.
I would love your reason. No, you first.
No, the reason why I don't like updating Serato right before my gigs, and I had those back gigs, and I did that one time, and
it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh well, now I might do it today.
I was asking,
tomorrow, but it came out Wednesday last week.
I think that was something similar. Yeah, the what is it? The 3.20.
Yeah. And there's no way I would.
No, there was no way I was doing it before Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I did the same thing. I looked at it. It said it's time to update. I said no, it's not.
Let tell you what, about 5 years ago, right?
Come on, take me down memory lane.
I did an update. I'm preparing for a wedding.
Okay.
It was from a whole, like when you go from Sonoma to Monterey or whatever.
Yep, I know what you mean.
One of those.
And you did an operating system update.
No, I did a Serato update.
Okay.
And it wasn't compatible because I'll take that back. I'm sorry. I did the operating, the iOS.
Yeah, I know.
And you know how hard it is to go backwards. This was the day of a wedding. The day of a wedding. Jeez. So I had to put out the external hard drive. I had to go back different things. But I don't even want to. It worked. I never want to update another iOS because I only have.
I believe that. I always wait for I wait until the Serato website says that this is compatible with the operating system that they just updated to, because they are consistent with letting you know that it is not time to update. They will tell you, do not update your operating system or this may not work. So for anybody doing gigs that matter to them, I wouldn't suggest doing so. I was just asking. I haven't updated to 3.2 yet either. I do hear that you can now customize your sound effects. I'm excited because everybody uses the same sound effects.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see the creativity behind it. You know, to see who does a transition that catches on like a DJ tag, a Metro, like, you know what I'm saying, like something that somebody does that comes up with a sound effect. It's like, oh, we in it now, and everybody's like, oh, you got that sound effect? You got that Mark J sound effect? That's why I'm excited about it. However, like you said, I'm not updating yet. Not yet. I might. I mean, it's Tuesday. I got this week.
I'm gonna mess with it.
I might. We got a couple off days. We might have to link up. Just go through some sound effects.
We'll
see.
A couple of things. We gotta hit. We gotta.
And we popping out this week.
We putting up on somebody, yo. It's DJ's Talk.
It is, man. It's 9:20, man. Gee,
9:20. It's 9:20, and we all, as always, number one, we want to encourage you guys to go to the YouTube channel, DJ.
Please.
You know, it is a work in progress, and you know, two working individuals trying to get it together. We will definitely start posting content, breaking these videos and content. That's a personal promise that we will do that.
So you've seen some of them. Yeah, you've seen something. Like, I know, Mark, you put some in the DJ's Talk, like we chopped them up. Some of those content pieces, like I believe we're going to start uploading to the YouTube and just giving you access to them, because, you know, we talk for an hour 15 every Tuesday, and there's some spots that are just 15, 30 seconds that are really valuable.
Yes.
So I think like that'll be some of the value coming from subscribing to that YouTube page. Like, it's totally up to you guys.
Yep. And if you wanna be a guest on the show, hit DJ Hammer up.
Oh, you hit me up, Chris. Chris still.
Hit me up, and we can definitely get you on the show, because number one, we can vibe all day, all year. But you know, to have a special guest or have a sidebar champion, DJ, we're more than receptive to
if
that.
You got something coming up, like anything, like you got some experience in the industry, you know, like we said, we're gonna have some promoters on here, we're gonna have some club owners on here, bar owners, other DJs, other companies. I'm just excited about it, because again, it's about the information and it's about the community. DJ's Talk, man. I agree.
Man. Hey, I tell you what, look for the post. Again, y'all have the information. Y'all have our personal info. Contact us if needed. It's DJ's Talk. We do this every Tuesday, 8 p.m. We rock out with you guys. We love y'all for rocking with us. We are officially out this beat. It's DJ's Talk. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to the DJ's Talk YouTube channel, and also click the notifications button. It'll definitely help us out. Want to be a guest? You have a question? You want something addressed? Great. Hit us up on social media platforms. You can hit up DJ Mark J or the DJ Hammer. It's the DJ's Talk live podcast every Tuesday, 8 p.m. with DJ Mark J and DJ Hammer. Tap in.
I'm a fan of it.